really good showing. We had 3 GLIAC athletes of the week on that week, so I was pretty excited about that. And it's a little bit different for us, and we had like this 3 week of training time, which I was really excited about because we get to put in another work segment, and they've been doing a really good job in the weight room and put in another good couple weeks of work, and now we're kind of in a deloading week and getting ready for the weekend. I'm looking pretty good. Of course, like always, a couple injuries we're hoping to get resolved here pretty soon because we have back-to-back weekends of top GLIAC teams. So Saginaw and Findlay this weekend, and on Friday, and then Grand Valley on Saturday, who are going to be at their house, and we'll be on the road, so that'll be tough. But I'm excited to kind of teach our first years, like, what you need to do to be able to get up and race the next day and how to recover that night before. So it's going to be a good training moment for us, too, because our conference meets 4 days long. So we have to be able to figure out what you need to do to get up and race the next day. It's not really a break.
So after that first meet at home, 3 weeks off, and then now you're on the road for the first time. How do you prepare for that first road meet of the year?
Yeah. We've been talking a lot about, what they need to do, what they need to pack, what they need to wear, all that good stuff. But, I think getting into that week and setting out the lineups, and I think they're going to be ready. But I am really excited because I do think it's different when you're on the road for sure. And they need to learn how to rest. They need to learn that we stop the bus every 2 hours and walk around. So because we do get over 50 people on that bus, and so there's not as much space, but they need to learn to stretch and walk and keep moving and hydrate. We have a big water jug on there, so all the little ins and outs of it. And be ready. We talk about being ready for anything. If someone gets sick, now we have to change the lineup, maybe in the middle of the meet, and kind of, next person up, like they say.
So I believe you said Saginaw, Findlay, and Grand Valley this weekend?
Yeah, so Friday is Saginaw and Findlay, and we'll be there. And then the next morning we'll get up and drive to Grand Valley and do a meet against Grand Valley.
So where are you looking where it might be, really tight over the weekend?
Yeah, that's a good question. Saginaw is looking pretty good. Their men's team is looking stronger. I think we have a good shot on the women's side. I do feel like it could be a good battle with Grand Valley on our women's side, although they just had a really good weekend last weekend. They took down one of the top teams in the country, U Indy, so they're going to be ready to go and in their home pool. So we just got to be ready for that. The Grand Valley men are looking pretty good. They're usually always pretty strong, but I think we can sneak in some good event wins there. And then, but I think we can go toe-to-toe with Saginaw and Findlay. So it's going to be big battle over the weekend on all sides. So.
In your eyes, what's the biggest thing you guys have been able to accomplish during this 3-week layoff you had?
I think the biggest thing was we were able to really get another good training block in. So we brought up the yardage, and they were doing really good work in the training room, and we were able to hold that for a couple weeks. And now coming down, had a deload week, and they're feeling a little bit better, looking stronger. So I think that's the biggest thing. You don't always get to have those moments when you have to travel or prepare. And I think ultimately this will prepare us going into our mid-season rest meet at Calvin Invite that comes up at the end of November, which is where we rest more, and we usually have some good NCAA qualifying times there. So, doing this work right now is what's going to help us at the end of November. So that's the important part.